Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I am hanging out at Universal Studios to give you a park update to see what's going on. So how about you and I dive right in. Oh yeah, back at Universal Studios on this beautiful gloomy day. The weather has cooled down and it's not as scorching hot, and I love that. I will take it. Globe Watch 2023 though, it's still not spinning. Not too bad of an entry process. I'm mixed in with the 2 p.m. day-night combo people, so there's a lot of people outside the gates getting ready to get in for Halloween Horror Nights. Oh yeah. Remember, if you are going to Halloween Horror Nights, be sure to check out my Halloween Horror Nights Survival Guide. I'll leave that link down below in the description. Yeah, as a lot of you know, I'm actually working Halloween Horror Nights, and it's been so much fun scaring people. It's just a blast every single year. Oh, it looks like Marilyn Monroe got a little bit of an upgrade here. We have the pink ropes everywhere and the pink carpet. And of course, you can't forget about the pink umbrella. Let's jump into the Hello Kitty store real quick because there's a lot of Hello Kitty merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights and it is flying off the shelf. So let's see what they got. Dang, it looks like a lot of it is gone because I know they did have some mugs available. They still have this t-shirt. I'm seeing a lot of people wear this at the event. Let's see, do they have any Halloween Horror Nights pins? No, they don't have any of those. Yeah, see, a lot of it has just been swiped up. They did have the bags for the longest time, but those have now sold out. I think I'm gonna check for the mugs because they do have some coffee mugs in CityWalk. At least that's the last time I was over there. They still had some, but everything else seems to be just wiped out. Even over here, yeah, see, there's nothing. It kind of looks like this, by the way. The mug kind of looks like this, but it's like Chucky themed. That collaboration with Chucky was probably the smartest thing that they could have done because I can't believe how popular it is. I mean, we all knew Hello Kitty was really popular, but the fact that all that merchandise just flies off the shelf like no other is pretty crazy. Alrighty, you know the drill. We're heading over to the Lookout to check up on the all-new Fast and the Furious roller coaster being built here at Universal Studios Hollywood. And definitely nobody playing in the water play area today. It's a little too cold. Alrighty, let's see what we're dealing with today. Wow, this is so crazy. Every time I see this, it still trips me out that all these trees are gone and they're preparing the site for the all-new attraction, which seems to be going all the way over there, which is incredible. This is going to be such a fun terrain coaster. I mean, the site is massive. And now it's looking like from this vantage point, some of the foundation from Animal Actors is still there, like the underground kind of facility stuff is still there. They haven't knocked that down, but everything else seems to be complete as far as all the demo is concerned. There's still a lot of trees in the area that I don't know if they're gonna save or if they're gonna keep. I feel like these trees over here, closest to the escalator, the Starway, I feel like those are on the chopping block next just because they had X's on them, and I would assume the X means that they got to take those down. But as far as all the work over here, they've been doing a really good job. They've been moving very, very quickly. I mean, not too long ago, they had all of these trees. There's like a little forest over here, and now it's just a big old pile of dirt. Now, I'm not sure if these two boxes have to do with the coaster. They might have to, but it's a little too early to tell. And they're continuing to grade the hill right now, so we don't really know the layout of this thing. We don't know the particular elements. There's been rumors on the street that this will be a multi-launch coaster by Intamin, and if true, that would be pretty darn awesome. Now, Universal has a pretty good relationship with Intamin. They built Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure, so it would make sense for Intamin to come over here and build another coaster for Universal Studios. And yeah, I mean, I'm really stoked to see what this layout's gonna look like just because of how large it really is. And it goes all the way over there. Now, I don't know if they're gonna go even further or if they're gonna stop right there. But man, oh man, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to see this thing go vertical. Pretty soon we're gonna start seeing some survey markers on the hillside that will indicate where the support structure will support columns, I should say, are gonna be going. Just based on how quickly they're doing things, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing the concrete pours for a lot of these footers maybe sometime in December, because yeah, I mean, they're moving really quick. You know, Tipsy over here wants you to know that during the fall season here in the Simpsons land, they are celebrating Dufftoberfest, and they'll have that specialty beer available for you. But just prepare your wallet because it is pretty pricey. Oh yeah, I love gloomy days. I don't know about you, go ahead and comment down below. Do you like when it's gloomy? Obviously love the summer and going to the beach and all that kind of fun stuff, but I also love when it rains and it's cold and you can layer up. I'll take that over the 95,000 degrees any day. Made it down the first escalator, and yeah, here's another fantastic view of the coaster project, and they have so much room to play with, which is awesome. And this vantage point down from the first escalator really gives you a good idea too of how large the space really is. You know, all those trees there doesn't really give you an idea of how big it is. And then when they take the trees out and they just kind of level everything, you're like, oh dang, this is actually a pretty huge spot. So this is not going to be a small roller coaster. This is going to be a huge thrill ride. Something that Universal Studios Hollywood has needed for a very long time. You know, Revenge of the Mummy is great and all, but the problem with Revenge of the Mummy is it's short. And it's a real big bummer if you wait a long time for Revenge of the Mummy, and then by the time you get off, you're like, dang, that was not really worth the wait. So with this new roller coaster, I think the park is finally going to fill that void and really draw a new clientele to the park, and that's the coaster enthusiast clientele. There's not too many coaster enthusiasts come here. They're not going to be traveling to Universal Studios Hollywood to ride Revenge of the Mummy. Now, something like the new Fast and the Furious roller coaster, it's going to be a lot different because this thing is looking like it's going to be huge. Not that Universal needs to capture that audience to like survive or anything. It's just another audience that they can captivate to come to the park that maybe have never been to the park before. So it's a really good move. Made my way into the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Oh yeah. Again, the crowds are here. It's not too bad over here, but the lines are pretty lengthy today. There's a lot of people hanging out over here. Also, right behind me, look at this. We have some props for the Death Eaters because during Halloween Horror Nights, they have the Death Eaters roaming around in Hogsmeade, which is pretty cool. Here's some more props over here, some like ruins. Ooh, super scary. And since I'm in Hogsmeade, oh yeah, you know I gotta stop into the candy store, Honeydukes, where they have these pumpkin sippers still available. They have a lot of these. Now, I wish they still sold the pumpkin juice like this. I think you can get it at the Three Broomsticks and at the Hogshead bar, but as far as like having it in a container like that, yeah, they haven't had that in a very long time. Because it used to be in this case right here, but now it's just a bunch of gilly water. Let's see what they got in the cold case. Ooh, we got the pumpkin cake available. God, look at this cupcake. This is insane. Also, if you've never had the fudge before, the fudge is actually very, very good. Oh my goodness, look, it's Bri. What is this? You have a spider. And since I'm up here, what's funny is they have all this set up for Halloween Horror Nights, but if you look very closely, they have some Christmas lights up. They're preparing for Grinchmas here at Universal Studios. Yeah, you know, they got to do two things at once here. Now, before I check up on CityWalk, let's head inside the Universal Studios store to see if they have any new Halloween Horror Nights things. Still have a lot of the Stranger Things stuff, very popular. Of course, all this. Hey, you don't belong here. What are you doing? I really love these collectible cups. They're so darn cool. They've done so many of them over the years. Oh, dang, look at this. This is a sipper. It's like a guitar. That is so cool. How much is that? See, it's probably $400 million. It is $24. That's actually not too bad. I was expecting a little bit more. Again, like I've said before, this Terror Tram key art is so darn good. I just love that old school look it has. Oh, these are new with the like overall look going on. Want to play? This is all Chucky themed. So what does it say on the back? I'm your friend till the end. Oh yeah. Let's see, how much is this? This is $45. And before I forget, since we're on the subject of Chucky, they have the Chucky souvenir popcorn buckets available during Horror Nights, and it's only available during Halloween Horror Nights. Limit 2 per guest. You cannot get these during the day. Okay, now I saw those Hello Kitty mugs right here in Cartooniversal. So let's see if they still have some. Nope, they are sold out. OMG, that was fast. I think I just checked like yesterday, the day before I filmed this video. Dang. Yeah, the Hello Kitty stuff is flying off the shelf. So if you want it, you're gonna have to grab it. Wow, that's honestly pretty impressive. I mean, good for them. Now the big news over here at CityWalk is the all-new Starbucks has officially opened. Before, the location was a little small, but they have expanded into the former Blaze Pizza location. So now it's a really big Starbucks and is able to handle a little bit more people than before, which is really great, especially during special events like Halloween Horror Nights and Grinchmas. And with that, I think that's gonna wrap things up for today. There's a lot of people coming into the park, getting ready to enjoy Halloween Horror Nights. It's been so much fun these past 2 weeks, scaring everybody. Everyone's having a really great time. The crowds have been great this year, so I am super happy about that. It's the most wonderful time of year, and I'm so happy that everyone's enjoying it. But with that, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Very quick update from Universal Studios Hollywood. There's not too much going on in the middle of Halloween Horror Nights right now. Things will kick up as we get closer to the holidays. Now, like I was saying earlier, if you haven't checked out my Halloween Horror Nights Survival Guide video, be sure to do that by following the link down below in the description. before you head to the event. It's going to help you out tremendously. And also, I have a merchandise video kind of going over a majority of the merchandise that's available for Halloween Horror Nights as well. I'll be back at Universal Studios Hollywood to check up on the roller coaster because that's moving along very nicely, and I think they're going to continue grading the side of the hill, and we might see some exciting things here in the next few weeks. So I'll be keeping an eye on it almost every single week. But with that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from Universal Studios Hollywood or some of your other favorite theme parks, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. Be sure to check out my Instagram account and other socials by following the links down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.